Hey guys, I wanted to take a moment and explain the Powerverse origins so that everybody can get an idea of what the Powerverse creation is like. That way you'll know it. If you want to use it, you can. If you think there's space to interject your characters into it, or you can or not. But this is what it's about. In the beginning, there was nothing. Vastness, darkness, there was nothing. But what erupted from that was the cosmic womb. The womb of creation. And it's the womb of creation because the first thing it birthed, and the only thing that we know of, is a being of light named creation. The cosmic womb gave birth to creation. And he, being alone, wanted to have a multiverse that he could love and cherish. But he wasn't going to build it by his own hand. Instead, he chose to create these giant beings called the architects. He equipped them with cosmic tools and cosmic gloves. These gloves and tools could hammer out time, space, cut the fabric of the cosmos. And that's what the architects did. They designed a universe. They created the concepts of gravity, light, dark, density, time, space, matter. And they hammered out a creation for him. When they were done, they had no will of their own, so they would have no desire to create something for themselves. They were locked away in the cube of the architects. Now, this reality had rules that the architects had created, things like time, space, and gravity. So creation appointed a council of Omni gods, each looking over a particular asset, like Father Time, the records keeper, the storyteller, so a Lord of Light, the King of Darkness, the being of space, so on and so forth, good, evil, consciousness, those things. Those are the Omni gods. You can call them whatever you like, but those are the Omni gods. The Palace of Infinite Light is where the Lord of Light lives, and the Omni gods live there in that city as well. The hall is where they conduct their business. So the Palace of Infinite Light is like Asgard. It's a city, a dwelling, a realm of the gods. They live in the Immortal Plane. Now, also, the opposite is the Palace of Infinite Dark. That's where the King of Darkness lives, and all the darker entities and darker creations, the Omni gods, you could say. The Citadel of the Illuminated is almost like a monkish, clerical faction of the gods. That's where the Hall of Records are, the Library of the Gods, so forth and so forth. It's where I believe, or where I would love to say, the brother got his book from that I drew him with floating on. I want to do a story about that, Jay. The waste is made up of all the remnants that the architects didn't use. There's a lot of things in the waste. And the end of all things is the opposite of the womb of creation. It's where all things go to die. So they are all wrapped in this white circle called the Beginnings. We don't know what's on the outside, but the Beginnings is where all creation comes to an end, folds back on itself, and goes back again. It recreates itself. Now, the mortal planes. The mortal planes are separated from the immortal plane by something called the prime material barrier. Everything inside of here is where we all live, where the multiverse lives. There's 10 great planes. There could be more, there could be less, but these 10 seem to stand out. And they all exist in a field, a soup, called the resonance. And each are resonating at their own frequencies, and the barrier is the resonance itself. That's basically the resonance that keeps them separated from one another. When the matter density wave erupted, it thinned the barrier, it thinned the resonance, and it even thinned the prime material barrier. So now you have us crossing over through the resonance. The axis Mundi is the cornerstone of the universe. It's what the architects built the multiverse on. It is the rock of Zion, the original intent. It is the cornerstone, the fulcrum of the universe. It is a zone, a realm, and some say it is an actual being. Now, that being said, that is the Powerverse. It's much like an atom. And that is the symbol for the Powerverse. It's an atom, the P on it, standing for Powerverse. The reason why the atom is so important, because that's the one thing that has been altered in the Powerverse, because of the matter density converter. It's the thing that unites us all. The matter has been changed. We don't know it, you don't know it, because it all affected us at the same ratio. So, this is the story of the Powerverse. Do with it as you will. I hope it sparks some ideas. I'm also open for input. And what do you guys think? Alright, that's it. This has been the Powerverse Huddle. Thanks.